All right. So guys, today we'll continue discussing Upwork parts and how to fill them out properly so that your profile is optimized and you can also build trust with your clients. And because your profiles are new, you have to be very careful with filling out all the Upwork profile parts so that you build credibility before you have the actual reviews from Upwork jobs, from Upwork clients. So the next part we're going to discuss is the certifications part. And I'll start sharing my screen. Okay, so we are talking about this part. It comes right after the testimonials, the certifications part. Okay, in your case, guys, because you are technical professionals, like mostly there is required a certification, or it can be like not required in the job post, but if you have a certification or certifications, you could be ahead of your competition just because you have like certified this, just because you have certifications. Okay, so in this part you can add certifications in your area, certainly in your area, something that is super relevant to the services you want to sell, the industry, everything needs to be just relevant, not just any testimony and not just any certification. Okay, it is always starts with the strategy. So the strategy and then the optimization. So if you are already specific, if you are targeted with your positioning, all the other profile parts again need to be aligned with your positioning. Okay, so for example, our friend Jaime is an AWS architect. Okay, so his certifications need to talk about his specialty, his positioning, as he does. We'll check his profile later as an example. But let's start with just discussing how this profile part works. Okay, so let's assume you already decided on your positioning and you know what clients you target, what services you want to sell. So you know what exactly you want to add on your profile as a certification. So there is this plus button, and by pressing it, you will see add manually and import from Credly. So we'll get back to Credly later. So let's go with adding a certification manually. They have there this pre-approved list of certifications, which means you cannot find just any certification here. So there is this very, very limited list of certifications. Of course, you can like type here several keywords so that you see if there are the certifications you want to add. And if you do not find the certification you want to add, there is this add a custom certification option, which does not need any verification. Okay, so you can put there whatever you want. No one is going to check this. No one is going to verify this from Upwork team. It's just you're filling out this section manually. Okay, but let's start with the pre-approved list of certifications. And let's tap on, for example, AWS Certified Developer Associate. So it says if you have earned an official certification from AWS, so this is an official. This is not something you can bring manually or something you can add along the way. You see, there is a part where you need to provide, it says, please provide a link to your AWS digital badge. So it is usually a link there when it comes to this kind of badges and certification. So you need to provide the link, and it says that list your certification credentials into the box below here. We'll confirm your certification and it will appear on your profile within 5 days of submission. So if you have the certification, you're just putting here the link and you press add certification, and it is pending there while the support team on Upwork is working on approving your certification. Okay, so this is when you have an official certification from a provider, in this case from AWS. But let's assume you cannot find the certification in the given list. So if we do not see the certification we're looking for, we can add it manually. Hold on. I think I pressed the Credly. I'll go back to manual. Okay, here. So when we're going down to the end, it says looking for something else, add a custom certification. So when we go for a custom certification, we can type there just anything. The certification name, the provider, the description, issue date. So everything is there, and this doesn't need any verification. So it will be just filled out section, and it will not show the verified mark there, but it'll still be a verification. So this means you can get a certification, let's say from LinkedIn. Okay, you are doing some courses on LinkedIn and you're adding the certification here, okay, with the description and everything. And by the way, these are all again applies to profile optimization. So if you are using your keywords in these sections as well, it helps your profile optimization and your profile visibility at the end. Okay, so for example, if it is, let's go back to AWS. So this is a very important keyword for AWS architects. Okay, AWS architect, and usually it has this name, this certification. So if we are adding this targeted important keyword, very relevant keywords in our certification section, it is also a green flag for the system, for the algorithm to understand that, okay, this guy is this specialist, they have this certification, so they really have this expertise. So another section that can bring you additional visibility through algorithm optimization and build trust for you, and especially for newbies when you don't have the reviews from Upwork clients. But if we just do not speak about the trust and the algorithm, just have in mind that like many of your competitors, maybe most of them, they already have these certifications. So if you're adding certifications, you are not doing something more. You are just trying to keep up with your competition. Okay, so it is very important that you fill out this section and you try to have a verified certification. So let's go back to verified certifications. And here we have Credly, which is a platform where you can find like many certifications, badges, and it can require different processes to get this different certifications. Sometimes it can be a very long course, for example, like a 700 hours course and an exam. Sometimes it's just a short exam, like 120 minutes exam. And if you are already an expert in your field, you can easily take this exam and have the badge. Okay, so I want to stop here sharing and ask Jaime what was his process of getting this certification, because he has one of them verified by Credly.
Yes, sure. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, of course. 1
Oh, okay.
minute.
Yeah. Sorry, I am at the airport right now. So I'm running and everything. It's really cold in here. Uh, well, yeah. So going to the certifications, there are ways to leverage it. Let me share my screen. Um, okay. Yeah. So can you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the way to go about it is, well, sorry. The first is the way that I have set it up is exactly what you described. And it's gonna load. Okay. So for example, here, here is the certification, and this is Credly. Um, so if you guys are in a position where you can, where you already have the either a lot of experience or um, yeah, an easy way to get them. Um, I think they are worth it, and some of them are even required for some jobs. Let me see if I can find uh, one that does require it. Actually, I sent a proposal a bit ago. Let me see. It is a submitted one. I think it's this one. Um, no. Okay. Yeah. So, for example, here, no, here I am highlighting in the proposal the certification, and I don't remember the exact job post, but they were looking for something that was relevant to it. Let's see. Cloud infrastructure developed. Yeah, they're asking, for example, a background in cloud computing, which I do have, but that is not the example that I was looking for. Let me see. Where? Maybe this one. Um, I have a lot of words there. Okay, no. So, um, so what I am looking for is some application have an explicit section about you highlight relevant certifications. Um, and also, yeah, just to grab my comment, I in the within the templates that we have in the program, I leverage this solutions architect and certification. So yeah, the idea is to highlight my abilities or even the certification under the best light possible to show how competent I am for the jobs. But yeah, that is all on my side.
Okay, thank you. Let me ask you questions, Jaime.
Mhm.
So, it is usually required in the job post, right, that you have a certification. So, in your field, it is very important to have, let's say, an AWS certification, right?
Um, it depends. I mean, it can be, but it is. I mean, it is not the strongest signal, but it is a really good one. Um, and for um, some clients, they do ask for a lot of experience. For example, let me go back to my screen. This is actually a good client that I need to update you about. Is where an active contract. Let's see. Um, Here, for example, they are asking for someone with 10 or plus years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, you can see this client has paid a good amount. Um, but let's see the original job proposal. One of those. Um, okay. No, so they are not demanding for a specific certification, but it helps a lot. Um, yes, did I answer your question?
Yes. Yeah. So my question was if they usually mention in the job post if the certification is required. So the answer was no, they do not mention, right?
Not for all, but there are some that do require it.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, there is a trap there because sometimes there are organizations that say like they leverage your certification to get some prestige, and they just require it to bind your certification to their organization.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
So
are those usually more complex projects?
no, not really. They just pay more and they use the certification as a signal that you are competent.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, it's not a guarantee, but we
Yeah.
well, I try to have both the competency and the signals, virtue signals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's again about building trust and credibility before they even talk to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing this, Jaime. So
Yes.
I want let's go to Credly so that we see how it works on Credly. By the way, did you take this exam on AWS page to get this certification?
Yes. So for AWS specifically, let
Mhm.
me show you again. Share my screen.
Yes, please.
Um, they have like a whole system and roadmap for these certifications. So it costs money. It requires some time studying, which is weird because at least for AWS, what I have seen is that the exact question you get on the exam is actually a real problem for a client. And more than once, I have been in a situation where they describe something that actually is in the exam. So yeah, it does enable me to help them. So for AWS, they have different levels and specialties. These gray ones are practitioner certifications. They are easy to get. They don't cover a lot of topics, and in my opinion, they don't have enough credibility. So the good level to start with is the associate one. And personally, I do recommend the solutions architect because that is the foundation for everything. Um, Even if I work as a data engineer or a DevOps engineer, I still need to know how the building blocks work and how to put them together for the clients. Um, so yes, did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Okay, I'll continue sharing, guys. And we'll go to Credly. Okay, so here is Credly, where you can find like incredible numbers of different certifications. It suggests like several certification in my field because I selected the marketing categories with my profiles, but we can search here for anything. Let's go with Jaime's certification. So it brings several results with this query. So let's see if we can find his, yeah, I guess this is the one, right? So we
Mhm.
selected a badge here. Yeah, correct, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what I want you to see here is also this skills part. So I'll share Jaime's profile quickly so you can see there. So because he
Mhm.
has the AWS certification there added in his profile verified by Credly, it is showing here Amazon Web Services, which is the long version of AWS, a verified skill on Upwork. Okay, so whatever
Mhm.
you add here as a skill that is related to your certification and is among the skills that you can see on Credly's website is going to show verified on your Upwork profile skill tags part, which I don't know what you think, but it looks absolutely great when you check the skill parts and you see that there are skills that are actually verified. And as you guys see, when I'm putting the cursor here, it actually brings the certification there. Okay, so I don't really need to go down the certifications part, and maybe like most of the clients don't do this. Actually, they do not have time, they skim quickly, so they are very interested actually in skill tags, all of them. So they can clearly see here what kind of certification you have, what skills are verified. So if your competitor doesn't have this verified certification, you are already ahead of your competition. But again, remembering that, guys, people are doing this every day. So having a complete profile, having verified certification is not an option anymore, because there are like lots of people who are on this platform for a very long time. So you need to do everything to keep up with the completeness of their profile, at least until you get the Upwork profile, Upwork reviews from Upwork clients. So this is very, very important for newbies. So let's go back to Credly. So here we have a certification, and it says the earning criteria successfully passed the AWS Certified Solution Architect exam. Okay, so if you tap here, learn more, it is redirecting you to AWS Amazon.com website. So it actually is redirecting you to the actual provider of the certification, and here you can schedule an exam. So in this case, it's just an exam. In some cases, there can be a course you need to learn and then take an exam, take a test. Okay. So in this case, it is the exam which our friend Jaime took successfully. So he has already a verified certificate on his profile, which looks very, very great. Okay.
I have one
What
comment.
else here? Yes, please.
Yeah, so um, just going back to that point of displaying our skills and our profile under the most like possible, um,
Mm-hmm.
something that I want to recommend others, and again, just to see who you are competing against. So, for example, if I am or if I were a data engineer, um, it is important to see who am I competing against and how they do whatever they are doing. So if I go, for example, to those who charge more, um, they, well, not all, but some of them might have a strong signal like that. Let me look for actually when AWS Solid Architecture, for example, which is more related to mine. But yeah, they are even displaying themselves as certified solutions architect. Um, so if I want to get to that position, but not all of them have the same certification. And for example, if I do have a certification plus a good JSS, that is a really strong signal. So I can write in my proposal things like, "Oh, I am an AWS certified solutions architect with 100% job success score. I'm happy to help you." So yes, that is the comment that I wanted to make.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. So 100% agree with Jaime. So you can take the ideas of the certificates you need to have on your profile from the top competitors in your area, in your industry, and in the level of expertise you want to provide to your clients. So Jaime filtered down by pricing. So he left their freelancers who already charge higher in the market because they're their expertise. And this is a great thing to do, checking top competitors who are already performing very well on the platform. See what kind of certificates they have and what can you get. Okay, so Just because your profile can have the same certificates at other top performing freelancers on the platform, you could get the job because your prices are still lower than their prices. So when your profile looks super, super great compared to already established freelancers, and you still charge less, you can win the price competition very easily with a great, strong profile, with a portfolio, with certifications you have. So again, you need to make sure you do everything from your side to build your profile, to build the credibility before your potential clients even talk to you. This is the greatest thing to accomplish, making people trust you even a little bit before they talk to you. Because this is a really different talk when they already trust you somehow, when they already know you really have the skill, you really have this expertise. So let's concentrate on several tips. I'll share this document with you later, guys, in this summary post. So strategy for tech freelancers. Check what certificates your top competitors have. Top technical freelancers on Upwork who are already doing great on this platform. Also check what certificates are mentioned in the job posts. Sometimes they are important for the clients. And if they are, you need to make sure to have them on your profile. Only add certifications that are relevant to your current Upwork focus, because you can have many skills, many different skills. And I believe all of you are very talented people. So you can have a variety of skills, but you need to bring here only the relevant ones. And I don't know if you guys noticed when we were looking at the list of the proposals that Jaime sent, like many of the jobs, maybe 80% of them had AWS keyword in the job title. So he's clearly targeting these clients, these jobs, this keyword. So he is like highly targeted keyword also in his certifications or also in portfolio, any other profile part. This helps additionally the algorithm to know his core expertise and to match his profile, his proposal to ideal clients that he's targeting. And this is very important for being viewed, for your proposal being open. Because when your profile matches perfectly to the job post, so your profile is optimized and you have the right keywords there that you're targeting properly, you have the opportunity to have this best match badge on your proposal. So clients are more likely to open your proposal if they see your proposal suggested by the system as a best match. So we need to make sure all of the profile parts are working aligned through this purpose to be a best match for your best match client. Okay? And I suggest you add 3 certifications at least. And I guess the 3 is the golden number. Anyway, they're just skimming and they do not have much time to check all of the details on your profile. But 3 is a great number of everything to have on your profile, on your Upwork profile. So I added here the link of how to add certifications. This is the technical stuff explanations on Upwork support documents. But to sum up, so you can add certifications verified by Credly, and you can add them manually. So again, when you're adding a certification manually, it's either going to be verified by Upwork or is going to be a totally custom and written and with no verification badge on them. So our purpose needs to be like having this verification badge so that our profile looks perfect and more credible to the clients, to our potential clients, before they even talk to us. Okay, guys, please questions about the certifications. And was everything clear so far? What have you learned? What comments do you have? Please, guys.
I have a question. Credly is just for store, the certificates that I have, or I can take the courses and then get a certificate from that.
Yeah, so it's always redirecting to the provider's website, which was also the AWS case. So Credly is the verifier. So it's a intermediary website, a platform that is bringing up the verified certification. So every time you're trying to add a badge of verification, it redirects to the website of the actual provider. So it redirects to the website, and you can take the courses and exams in the actual provider's website.
Okay, nice. I just created my account to upload some certification. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Just keep us posted along the way. If you have any questions, you can post in the community so that we discuss the questions together and give answers. Okay.
Another question. When I had manual certificate to
Yeah.
Upwork, there are a description section. Should
Mhm.
I fill that section or is it necessary? What do you think?
Yeah, that's a great question. So whatever section you see on Upwork, whether it's mandatory or optional, you fill out the section and make sure you add your target keywords there. So whenever there is a section to fill out, you can put your keywords, and this will apply to your profile optimization and visibility. So do not lose any space. All of the spaces are valuable on Upwork.
Okay, perfect. And just the keyword you say, not too much explain.
Yeah, about the keywords. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, let's start with. Is this the first time? Are you on our Upwork sessions ever?
Yeah, it's first time.
Okay, so you just joined. All right. I'll send you some posts regarding the keyword research, filling out your profile, titles, descriptions. Okay, very detailed posts, the video recordings, and the session summaries, so you can dive deep into the
Hmm.
topic. But for now, I'll give you a short answer regarding the keywords.
Okay.
So let's again bring Jaime's case. Okay. So you saw the list of the job posts that he sent a proposal. So many of them, maybe 80% of them, had the keyword AWS. Okay.
Hmm.
So when checking many job posts, I suggest 20 to 30 job posts, you'll start seeing the pattern. What words do your potential client use when posting a job? And you need to pay more attention on the job titles, because this is going to be your primary keywords. Whatever
Okay.
pattern you see in job titles, pick up 3 to 5 main keywords
Mhm.
and use them in your title, in your profile title, use them in your profile description, in your portfolio
Mhm.
titles and description, all parts aligned with these keywords. Okay. So when
Okay,
it
okay.
comes to keywords on Upwork, we're not doing the guesswork. We're checking the market, the available jobs on Upwork. And when checking many jobs, 20 to 30 jobs, we're starting seeing the pattern. It's always like
Mhm.
80% of the people who posted interesting jobs for us use this several 3 to 5 keywords. So you will definitely see the pattern. So I'll also send you the sessions that will be valuable to you. So you can check all of them and get back to us with questions. All right?
All right. That's a nice strategy. I will focus on
Sure.
the pattern, the pose of the works. Nice. Thanks.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Yeah, I have one
Yeah.
comment to add. So for detecting the patterns, it is important that, for example, if you were a cardiologist, but the clients are asking for a doctor of the heart, use that exact wording. Um, Something that I have found is that even if I help as a solutions architect, they might ask for a DevOps engineer with full stack experience. So Again, be precise with the wording. Use the same they do, and don't rely on your memory. What I try to do is to have a text file with as many, or you can use GPT for that to create a CSV file with as many job titles and descriptions as you can, so you can do the best approximation. Um, and yeah, that is my comment.
Okay, okay. Thanks to share that.
Yeah, thank you, Jaime. And by the way, to extract the keywords, you can use like any AI tool, like ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever you use. You can just copy paste the job titles there and ask the AI to extract the main 3 to 5 keywords. They will do the job perfectly. And I think you can also manually see what is the demand, what are the terms that your clients use the most. And yes, as Jaime said, just use exact wording, but try to bring something unique from yourself as well, because we need to remember that many clients on Upwork right now, they're just posting AI with AI template. So Upwork has this AI generating tool for clients to generate job posts. So like most of them right now are posting jobs with this, AI generated text. So just keep this in mind as well. All right, now let's go to profile reviews, and we'll go to Maria's profile. Okay. All right, let's start with the photo, Maria. So it is preferred to have a photo when you look straight, your face is looking straight to the camera, and your face is close enough so that your face is a little bit visible in the search results, because in search results, the photo is going to be half of the size that we can see on the profile. So looking direct to the camera, straight to the camera, direct lighting, and the size, the zoom in the way it is, your face is visible. At least your eyes are more visible, which is right now not the way in your profile photo. And then let's continue to the title and description. So yeah, the title, okay, it looks great to me. DevOps and solution architecture, cloud application, cloud computing. I guess Jaime will add something here regarding the keywords, because he has done lots of research on the keywords. And regarding the structure, okay. I think I'll send you a template structure for profile description, but it is usually as follows. So you need to start with a hook, which usually needs to address the pain points of your potential clients. Okay. You need to make sure you check this number, 20 to 30 number of job posts, and extract their pain points. So when you're solving a painful problem, you have a clear solution for these problems, you already grab their attention. They already start thinking that you are the professional that is going to help them. So with the first lines, and let's say the first 220 characters that are visible to your client before opening your profile, you need to address their pain points. So try to extract several key pain points of your client and address them in the first paragraph. Okay, so I'm very clear with your specialty. So I understand you're a software engineer, and I understand what you deliver. But it is also good when you mention who is your client. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Okay, who is your client? Okay, so are they like small and medium businesses? Are there SaaS companies? So go more specific about your client. Who is your client? So I understand your specialty, and what you can deliver, what you do, but I want to know specifically if I am your client. If you previously worked with companies in the same industry as I, okay? So go more specific, consider your expertise, your experience, and also demand on Upwork. Try to see with this job search, checking many jobs, see the demanded niches that you have also expertise in. So the best unique selling proposition you can offer is where your background, your education, expertise, the experiences, different experiences you have in life overlap with the market demand. Okay, because you may have different experiences, like many talents, but you need to find the niche where is the demand and there is a room to specialize. Okay, once you decide on this, just expand on that. Okay, so when you have your niche, when you have who's your client, make sure to tell them how exactly you can help them. Why are you the right fit? Why are you the best fit for them? So it starts with knowing your client. Once you know the client, you need to explain why you are the best fit and how you can help them. Okay, and make sure to like talk more about your services, like exactly the list of your services, like 3 to 5, if there are not many, and always end with a clear call to action. So let's connect is not very clear. For example, you can say, please drop me a message to book a complimentary call to discuss your project in more detail, or drop me a message and let's talk about your project so I can back to you with a custom plan for your project. So you need to, it is called a call to action. So you need to ask for an action, a very clear action from a client, and they need to know what they can expect from it when they take an action to talk to you. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, now, yeah, let's go to the skill parts. Yes. So the skill part, we have the 15 skill tags limitation. So you have here 8 skill tags only. Please make sure to add all of the 15 skill tags available, because this part is very crucial for the algorithm. So the algorithm uses the skill tags part to match your profile to the job post. Okay, so you need to make sure that your skill tags perfectly match the job post skill tags your client selects when they post the job, right? Whenever they post a job, they select certain skills. So when you're checking this many job posts, 20 to 30 job posts, you will see the pattern as well in skill tags. For example, you will see that 5 skills are the most selected ones. So again, AI tools can help you here, like very well, can give the skill tags from, let's say, 20 job posts, and you can ask the AI tool to extract the main ones, the ones that are mentioned the most. And you will have a clear list of the skills that are very, very demanded. And if you have them on your profile, you will have the ability to be a best match for the proposal, for the job post you send a proposal. Okay. Oh, Procter and Gamble. Wow. Okay. So again, any profile part, make sure to add the keywords there, especially in the titles. So add the most important keywords in employment history titles as well. Make sure to add some small bulleted descriptions, easy to understand, but also adding the technical stuff there. Okay.
I have one comment there.
Sure.
Yeah, can I share my screen?
Of course. Hold on.
So Going back to the same idea of leveraging the AI models, and
Mhm.
well, one tip is to have the notifications enabled. But for example, if I scroll and see all the notifications, I get like, over 50 jobs a day. Um, so if I were to just select all and copy this into, for example, let's use ChatGPT.
Mhm.
Um, GPT there. Um, I could ask if I want to display my previous job experience as a software developer. What would be the most SEO friendly job title to describe my previous experience based on this job post? And then I want to paste like the whole notifications, which again it's a lot of text, but they have full stack software developer, founding engineer, Python for Amazon, full stack, da da da. So yeah. Um, um, yes. So it gives me like recommendations. And again, it is the same job, but described with different words. So again, the point is to make all of those database decisions and not just our intuition. Yeah. Thanks.
Great, Jaime.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Nice, nice.
thank you for sharing the practical examples. Thank you very much, Jaime. Okay. All right. So, Maria, I think that's it for now. Also, I hope you're working on your portfolio right now, adding some portfolio pieces there. And also, you can work on testimonials today,
Uh,
requesting
sorry.
testimonials. Yes, please.
Yes, I also have another example, and again, going to the same idea. Sorry to
Sure,
interrupt that much.
sure, no problem.
Again, for example, with all of those just job titles, um, one question to ask is, what are the top three pieces in my portfolio that would make me uh, no-brainer for the most obvious um, freelancer for the job post? And again, I am taking the text literally from the notifications below. So there is my clipboard. Yeah, there is also. Um, so again, it is good to work on your portfolio and describe your previous experience, but show it under the best light possible and in a way that it makes you relevant to whoever you are trying to help. Uh, Again, they might suffer the pain from not having someone like you, but they don't have your experience or your vision of the world. So we need to be really empathic and to try to uh, facilitate that gap. And again, if you're a software developer, also think of yourself as a project manager, as a client advocate, um, because um, yes, it's just a communication problems many times, not a skills problem. So we need to be better at just bridging that gap. And for example, here are recommendations. Uh, so what to showcase? AI powered SaaS dashboard, then automated cloud, la 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 la, and then the skills. And again, make database decisions. So what I did, for example, in my case for my profile, which is not yes the best example, but again, if I go for solutions architect and look for people, sorry, for talent, um, um, so sorry, I'm organizing my ideas, but something that I thought is that I needed to deploy a full stack application and to show everything. And what I found when I started to look at the best professionals in my field is that many times don't display that they don't display the information in the best way. So look, here he has a lot of certifications, but I want to see the portfolio, which she might not even have. Interesting.
Mhm.
Yes, so no profile is perfect, but we want to get the odds in our favor. Um, let's see who is that. Yes,
That was
well, there is a
planned.
project. Um, sorry. Oh, there
I
is a
mean, you,
portfolio.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So, for example, this is just a PDF, and again, there are going back to what we have seen in this call. The skills need to be relevant. So, every piece in your portfolio is an SEO uh, opportunity to enhance your profile. And again, even as a full stack developer or a solutions architect, this is just a PDF. It's not even a diagram. It's not something complicated. It's not a GitHub repository. So again, look or gather the information to understand what your clients are looking for, and then try to show them that you are able to help them under the best light possible. And what is best is whatever resonates more with them. So yeah. uh, uh, yes, sorry for the interruption. That is,
No problem.
yeah, I thought
Thank
that
you. Thank
this
you for
was
sharing.
relevant.
Okay. I want us quickly check Ever's profile as well. Okay, so it's full stack and DevOps and cloud. Okay, so I like your photo. Very good one. Now, regarding the title, so it includes the keywords, but make sure to include the whole keyword. For example, not full stack dev, but full stack development. Very important to have the whole word there, all of the letters, because this helps the algorithm to help with targeting, to be a best match, to get the visibility for this keyword. Because clients do not search for full stack dev, they search for either full stack developer or development. So make sure to have everything there. I know there is a limitation of 70 characters, so you have to choose. You have to like eliminate one word. So decide on your main keywords, main target keywords, and build your title around them. And regarding the description, everything that I said to Maria on the structure, the hooks, the call to action, everything, I'll send you the posts to work on your profile titles and description and all the other parts. So yeah, I guess nothing to add here. Yeah. So yeah, I guess for now I'll send you the post for other profile parts so you could start working on them. And by the way, no rush. If you just started taking the Upwork program, you can take the sections, take the modules, and adjust along the way. But it's okay. You can work on the profile along the way. So you'll have the session summaries, you have the recordings, so you could see what we discussed together. So you could also apply it on your profile. So please, if you have any more specific questions for now, we'll discuss them as well. And if not, this was it for today. So please, guys.
I'm fine. I have to check the previous session to
Sure.
complete
I'll
my
send it to
profile.
you. Okay, guys. If no questions, I'll see you in a week. You have a great day.
Thank you, Lucine.
Guys,
Thank you.
have a night, good night.
Thank you, Lucine. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
And
Thank you,
for
guys.
for
It
next
was good
time,
to-
let's do my profile.
Of
I'll
course,
be
of
finished by
course.
then. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Anytime. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you later. Bye.